Let's get it, y'all. All right, let's get it. All right. I'll wait till everybody gets on here, but for those who are watching, this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. I know that person will be you. All right, let's get it. All right. Why am I on airplane? Why is he doing that? What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today? How's everybody doing? I wanna get into something for y'all today, because a lot of y'all are dealing with a lot of chronic pain, that a lot of things you're doing aren't really helping, and I'm going to explain why. Because I was dealing with something caused by flat feet and a lot of activity that wasn't going away. Let's make sure everybody can hear me first. Or can everybody hear me? Because I want to make sure everybody can hear me, because I had to get this done, and I'm going to explain it to you fully. So you get, well, Coach, you went to the doctors? How'd you go to the doctors? You say you don't go. I said that I don't go unless something is broken and they can only fix. And something was broken, all right? And I caused it. So I'm going to get into that. And I should know better, but one thing I call myself Mr. Intensity because I'm too damn intense. I don't sit down sometimes, but sometimes I need to sit my ass down, and sometimes I don't. And this is caused by me not sitting down. You know, a lot of y'all are dealing with these pains, these chronic things as you get older. Or somebody said they need this hoodie. Oh, trust. I'm gonna be wearing these hoodies that you like, as I want to see which one you like best. And then I'm gonna go on the website. We're gonna have a vote, because whatever hoodie y'all like best, I'm gonna come out with. This says believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. So that's the perfect thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll wait till people get on here. I'll wait till we got a couple people on here, and then we'll get started with the topic of tonight. All right? Okay. I had some bad heel spurs. Like, I mean, bad heel spurs. And it was in both of my heels, and back in about for like 2 years, my heel spurs have been affecting me. Now, if anybody's have had heel pain or any chronic pain and you keep on working out, that's what you shouldn't do. See, as we're in our 20s, we heal faster, but I didn't take care of myself in my 20s that well when it came to putting things in my body. So as the sugar and the bullcrap was pulling all the nutrients out of my joints and bones, I'm still beating the hell out of them playing basketball all the time, because basketball was like my only therapy. And still to this day, it's one of the only forms that I can get my frustration out besides boxing. But because I'm on here, I don't want to have a black eye every time I do a video. So basketball is the way I get a lot of my testosterone out. Like, I can work out 4 times a day, and basketball, it's something about basketball that solves that problem. So this is a very tough time for me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all have had heel pain. I got overextended elbows, knee pain, back pain, hip pain. You know, and you know, I'm flat-footed, so a lot of people who are flat-footed deal with these because you have an arch. Your body is from the feet up is distributing the weight to different parts of your body. But when you're flat feet, you're hitting the ground, and you're hitting your knees, you're hitting your heels, so you develop plantar fasciitis, you're hitting your back, you're hitting your hips, and I had all these issues. So I did some more research, and over the years, as it got worse, I never stopped playing ball. I just would take some turmeric, it would go away, but in the meantime, the heel bone started to stick out further. Let me show y'all real quick, right? So this is my heel bone, right? This is the heel bone. Oh, not that one. Okay. Not this one. This one. Okay. So this is like an average heel bone. If you look at the end of the heel bone, that part right there, if you look at the top, that was pushing into my Achilles. So every time I play ball down, it's like somebody sticking a knife in both of my Achilles. And in October, because I played one more time than I should have, it really would never go away in my right Achilles, I mean my right heel bone. It just never went away. Like, I don't care. I took 2 months off, played ball in December, and it was like I took no time off. So I think around November I had went to the foot doctor, and they did a CAT scan on my feet, and they were like, you have bad heel spurs. I already knew that. And they tried to give me medication. I wouldn't take it. I was taking turmeric. And yeah, it would go away. But when you have something pushing into your Achilles, like a bone that grew, because the bone actually, it wasn't sticking. Like, my bone was like this now, sticking out like this in my heel. And it really was pushing into my Achilles. So it really freaking hurt. So I did yoga. Yoga helped. But I couldn't jump like I wanted to. And every time I played ball, it was pain. So I had to ask him. I said, yo, what can I do to get rid of this pain? So he asked me. He was like, how long have you been dealing with this kind of pain? And when I gave him the number of years that I have take this, to see if y'all look at the heel, that's where we're hurting. A lot of y'all I know are dealing with heel spurs, heel pain, and you really just don't know how to get rid of your heel pain. And I'm going to tell you about something that I did to help me, and it's been helping greatly to get rid of my heel pain. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So it's called platelet injections. Now, a lot of y'all don't realize that after 6 months, your body, if you keep on pushing and hurting your body over and over again, your brain stops sending signals to your body. It stops sending signals to your body, right? And it stops telling it to heal itself. So you got to kind of speed that up. Now, they do cortisol shots, which I didn't want to do because that's not natural. I didn't want to do cortisol shots because that's just going to get rid of the pain, but it's not going to help the area heal. Now, in order for this to, he told me 3 things that I could get done. One is called a topaz. A topaz is when they actually take a needle, like a sharp needle, and they heat it up to a certain degrees, and they poke holes around that area. Like poke holes in my Achilles and around my heel bone. And when they poke holes in there, they're telling my heel around that area, it's like speeding the process up. But then I'm going to be out, like can't walk on it, can't do nothing. And I got to walk around some way. So the other thing he said to get done is called, they would have to shave my heel bone down so it wouldn't be pushing into my Achilles. I was like, I don't know about that, bro. I mean, doesn't that mean you have to actually sever my Achilles tendon to do that? And he was like, yeah, and it costs $7,000 a foot. I said, well, that ain't happening because I know my insurance ain't gonna cover that. So, so I said, nah, I'm not doing that. And then he said, well, you're actually a good candidate for platelet injections. And I was like, oh, what's this platelet injections? What's this? It sounds like something crazy. He says, actually, it's not. It's something that athletes are actually getting done nowadays where you're actually using, and you're using, let me see, let me show y'all something real quick. Hold on, let me take this down. All right, that's my foot, hold on. I didn't want to show y'all that, all right? So I'll show y'all that later. So what they do is they take the blood from and the healthier you are, the better, because the faster you will heal. Like when I went to him, he was surprised that because I went to him last week and I wanted to reschedule another appointment. And he said normally after about 3 injections, the person will start to see some healing. But after 1, I started to see some healing. And it makes a big difference about what you're putting in your body, because as your body's, healing itself, and I'm doing intermittent fasting as well, your body's using the nutrients from the food that you're giving it to heal itself on top of your actual body healing itself. So now let me get back to the platelet. I don't want to digress. So the platelet injections is so if you look at this machine, this on the top part right here is your blood. That's your blood, right? And they put it in this machine and they spin it real fast. Now when they spin it real fast, they literally are separating the platelet from the plasma, okay? They're separating it. Now in your platelets, it has growth factors, which any other part of your body will heal itself naturally with the growth factors from the platelets of your blood. So what they do is they spin it real fast and they separate the platelets from the plasma. They take the platelets and they inject it into whatever area that is seriously chronic and will never heal. I mean, I'm telling you, if I did not have this done, no matter what I took, no matter what I ate, the area would never heal because I kept on playing ball while it was injured. And I would just deal with the pain. Like, oh, it's just pain. I like playing ball. It feels good now. But I don't realize that me not resting was causing irreversible injury that I would never be able to play ball like that again unless I had this particular procedure done. All right. So I basically did that. Let me show y'all something real quick. All right. So that's the platelet right there. Let me pull this up right here real quick. All right. And you know, your knees hurt, your back hurts, you know, all these areas. Now, I'm not saying this is for every area, like just because it hurts. I mean, if you haven't abused your body to the point, I mean, don't trip. But I mean, listen. Don't just go to the doctor and say I need platelet, because they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, listen, let me check you out. Let me see how long this is going on, and let me see if you really actually need this type of thing. All right. So basically, let me show y'all something real quick. All right. So what they did was, if this is my foot right here, I couldn't take a picture of his face. I actually recorded the whole thing, but he told me at the end that I wasn't supposed to record. So I just blurred his face out so I don't get sued, nothing like that. And what that first part is him putting the numbing needle, which hurt more than anything, in my Achilles around the heel, right? And if in the end of my heel, that's where I feel all the pain. So he felt where the pain was, and they literally, you know, they numbed that whole area because that numbing needle got in very deep, and just looking at it hurts because that was probably one of the worst needles I've ever had in the history of my existence. It sucked. It sucked so bad. It's not even funny. Hold on, let me see something real quick. All right, so when they put that into my heel around my Achilles, they numbed the whole area. Then after they numbed the whole entire area, what they did was they came back in the room with the platelets. If you look at the color of the needle, it's a little different. It's a little different than the other one. The red stuff is my platelets. Very, very healthy platelets. Hold on, let me move this up a little bit, y'all. Let me see. Okay. So very, very healthy platelets. They put it into my, and I could feel them pushing it all around my heel bone and my Achilles where it needed to heal. So right now, I'm probably going to take about a good year off of basketball, just let my body heal. I haven't worked out for 2 weeks, and I have never felt better. I haven't done cardio. I haven't lifted a weight. I haven't done a push-up in about 2 weeks since I got the thing done. Now, I lost some gains. I lost some gains around here, around my arms. But listen, the older you get, the more you're going to need to rest. Just eat healthy, rest, do a little bit of yoga, stretch it out a little bit, and you'll be just fine. But if you're a man or a woman and you like always go to the gym and you're always trying to play through pain, you're always trying to do something, this is what happens when you play through pain. If you were younger and you didn't take care of your body, you must, when you make the transition, if you're going through arthritis, you're probably going through arthritis because you kept on using these areas of your body while eating bad and not letting it heal, because after 6 months, your body does not send the signal to that particular area to heal anymore at all. So this is what I had to get done. The only time I would get something done from a doctor is, see, they got real deep around that area. You know what I mean? If something is broken, and this to me is considered broken because I don't know about y'all, but I gotta play basketball again. I'm only 36 years old, and I have basically destroyed my body by just working out like a workout warrior through the pain, not thinking. I know what's better because this is what I do, but I just ignored it. I didn't follow my own advice when it came to working out and resting a little bit. I didn't rest. And in my 20s, I really did some damage to my body by the amount of sugar I consumed, because they actually did an experiment when they put sugar on a rock, like for a certain period of time, it actually ate through the rock. So if it's eating through the rock after a certain period of time, what is it doing to your bones and your joints? Because when your body needs nutrients and the sugar is pulling nutrients from your body, it's ripping you apart from the inside out. And this is what it was doing to me in my early 20s, and I kept on playing ball. Like, I used to play ball and go to the gym. I used to play ball, I used to work out, and then I used to go to Chick-fil-A. I used to play ball, work out, and go to Wendy's and think I was doing something. And then have a sweet tea on top of that at McDevil's. all right, or murder things. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just here to tell y'all that, you know, if your diet by itself isn't working, then you probably have something chronic where it won't go away. And because we live in an age of information, I mean, if you're literally using a computer right now, you're using something that has technology to it. And if we're going to use technology to heal ourselves, we might as well use another part of our body. It's not like I'm taking Botox or something and I'm putting, you know, fat from here to here. I'm taking a blood somewhere around my body that's healthy, better, that's still healing, and I'm putting it somewhere that's not healing. I don't see nothing wrong with that personally, but that's just me. Just like if you break something, you go to the doctor, you're not going to see nothing wrong with them putting a cast over you. Now, I'm not on the medication thing, but I'm on, yeah, I use my own platelets, That's what it's about. It's about using your own platelets. When Kobe got injured, y'all, he actually had this injection, and he actually tore his Achilles. So he tore his Achilles, and he came back so fast. Now, he dealt with a lot of injuries because a lot of athletes play through injury, and we just do it. It's just something we do. But we don't realize that when we play through injury, we don't realize the damage that we're doing in the long run. And because they came out with this kind of technology, which I like, because I'm using my own body's natural healing properties from another part to heal a part that's not healing. So I'm pretty much just transferring my blood from here to my blood over here. It's like a blood transfusion, you know? And that's pretty much what I have, platelet transfusion. You know, and if y'all don't understand what a platelet injection is, I'll read it to you. Platelets are part of the blood that circulates around the body, ready to help with blood clotting. If you should have a cut, broken bone injury that bleeds internally, or any type of injury, besides containing clotting factors, the platelets release growth factors that help start the healing sequence. With a concentrated amount of platelets, larger quantities of these growth factors are released to stimulate a natural healing response. You hear me? Natural healing response. Plasma is the clear portion of the blood in which all other blood particles such as platelets, red blood cells, and white blood cells travel. The main purpose of platelet-rich plasma injection is to foster healing where it has not otherwise occurred, or to speed up healing as in the case of acute injury. Platelets release bioactive proteins that enhance tissue regeneration and healing. For examples, studies show that after using platelet-rich plasma injections for tendon problems, new blood tendons start to develop in the area treated, y'all. So, I don't know about you, but people want to, if y'all want to ask like how much it costs, for me it cost $150 an injection. The doctor, you know, he said pretty much you got to have injections until, you know, it just gets better. So I have another one on Friday. It feels really good right now. My left one is still, it's not as bad as my right, but I have to eventually get them both done. I have knee stuff going on. I'm probably not gonna get it done there because I took 2 weeks off of just doing legs, and my knees feel great. So I'm gonna leave those alone. I'm gonna leave my shoulder alone. I'm gonna leave my elbow alone. But that damn Achilles, man, I'm telling y'all, it's no joke. I know a lot of y'all dealing with it because a lot of y'all tell me like I'm dealing with arthritis, osteoporosis, all these things. And yes, supplements do help. So I take my supplements and I eat right along with this, which is why it's probably healing so fast, because if I had rested, this is how fast it would have healed in the first place. But the problem is, after I get injured, I'll do some yoga, I'll stretch, and I'll take some turmeric, and I will go play basketball again, and then the next day I can't even walk. Like, it was so bad that I used to wake up in the morning and I can't even walk. Is that my foot in the picture? Yeah, it's my foot. It's my foot in the picture. Yep. Don't hate on my feet. I got basketball player feet, so don't trip on my feet. I want to see some of y'all toes. I got the heart to put my toes up here, so I just want to show y'all to help y'all. You know, I might have my job, so I don't care about, you know, embarrassing myself or nothing like that. I can give a shit. But as y'all know, I did my research on it. I didn't want the topaz. I did not want them to cut my Achilles and shave the bone. I wanted to figure out how to heal that area naturally. And my goal is to be dunking at the age of 38. And I'm really focused on that goal. And I will almost do anything to get that goal. Because the goal is in my Achilles. And I stopped jumping high because of my Achilles and because of my knee problems. Because I literally, I just did not rest. And a lot of you men and women are out there working out and you're like, I'm in pain, but I gotta get these gains. No, stop, rest, chill. Trust me, chill. No, I have a babe.
Yeah.
Can you get that boot? Where's that boot at?
Oh.
I walk around when I'm not home. I'm supposed to, but I stopped again. I gotta put it back on. But after my next injection, I'm gonna put the boot back on. So I had a boot, and I'm walking around with a boot on. I think it's upstairs. Where's it at?
I'll put it right here.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna show y'all the boot real quick. She's bringing it over. See the boot? Cool. All right, back. This boot costs like $97 or whatever. I don't know. It's really nice. I don't walk around with crutches, so yeah, I have the boot, and it's very effective. When I get my other foot done, I'm probably gonna use it for my other foot as well. But this is a great boot I got at the day of the surgery, or not the surgery, but the procedure. And it still feels sore around that area from the procedure, but I feel like a lot better just by resting. And you're right, student of self, we do have to listen to our bodies. I'm guilty of that, and I'm letting you know what happens when you don't listen to your body and you still work out with pain. Because when you do that, you will literally be hurting all over the place. You don't know why, you don't know how, you just want to get it better. Like look at the knee one. Like you go up to the knee, they put it right in the area that hurts the worst. That's the only way to get it better. You know what I'm saying? You'll have joint pain literally everywhere, and it's just not good, y'all. So, I supplement everywhere. It looks swollen. Yeah, it was swollen. It was swollen on the bottom. It actually wasn't swollen. What you see on the bottom of my foot was the bone that grew. See, what happens is when you get plantar fasciitis, what your body does to heal itself from the amount of force that's occurring when you jump is it actually grows more bone around the heel area in the bottom of the foot. Well, both of my feet did that. So over the years, I'm looking. That's why they call them heel spurs. You ever see a heel spur? A heel spur is something to point on the back of the boot with a little spinny thing. It's a heel spur. So they call it heel spurs. So it's like my heel was like this and it was like that. And I'm like, I know my whole life my heels wasn't looking like that. And it's tender to the touch, seriously inflamed every time I play basketball. So me being as healthy as I am, don't matter how healthy you are, if you don't rest, you will injure yourself, and you must respect your body. Real rap. You gotta respect your body. So anything else? Nothing else. I just wanted to share that with y'all. So if y'all really have something that has not healed over a span of years, and you keep on playing or you keep on lifting, and look at Ronnie Coleman. Like if Ronnie Coleman would have rested, he wouldn't be getting his second or his third neck surgery or back surgery. Ronnie Coleman is a story that was great, but a story of a man who did not rest and went too goddamn hard. And you got these other bodybuilders who are working smarter, not hard. Like they use free motion machines. They don't use free weights anymore because of the body. I say, well, you're not working on your stabilizing muscles, whatever you want to call it. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm just trying to, to be in great shape for as long as I possibly can and keep my joints healthy for as long as I possibly can. You look at Ronnie Coleman, he's popped. He is like a shell of himself. And I like Ronnie Coleman. But looking at him is a sad story that I did not want to be. So I got to take care of myself, and I want to share it with y'all. Somebody said, I know this is off topic, but I just did your colon cleanse in the beginning of the year, and I relapsed. And I went to All-Star Weekend, turn it up. Now I feel like crap. Is it okay to do it again? Yeah, you can do it again. If you trash your body at All-Star Weekend, I suggest you do it again. If you get our colon cleanse, you get 2 for the price of 1. So you got half, your second time. Just knock it out again. But don't relapse, You're taking advantage of your body. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You're taking advantage of your body. So, I used to do this stuff all the time, and, I feel you. You know what I mean? Somebody said I did my first 24-hour fast 2 days ago. It does cure addictions. I don't fiend for sugar anymore. Yeah, listen, I think the reason why our bodies will heal faster is doing intermittent fasting, because your body does start the healing process in the digestion. So if you don't have nothing chronic, like at my knees, they weren't chronic. So my knees are like, I feel excellent. My shoulder, it wasn't chronic. And you think these things are chronic because you don't never let it rest. You're like, oh, just the pain won't go away. Well, stop fucking lifting. Your knees like stop lifting. The pain will probably go away. And it's like, well, I'm going to lose my gains. What do? I got to do something. Like, no. Like, rest. Yeah, you'll lose your gains, but you'll also gain 20 years of lifting without damaging something to the point where it may snap. You realize you can actually damage a tendon until it snaps. And then you're really SOL. That's shit out of luck. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling y'all, follow my advice. Follow my example. Heal yourself. Supplement the right way, eat healthy, and you won't have to get a platelet injection. If you have to get a platelet injection, go get looked at by your foot doctor, foot specialist, and have them do it, because it's a nice, natural, high-tech way to get one part of your body to another part of your body with nothing unnatural, especially if you're eating right. It will heal. Like people. He says some people got to get 6 injections before their body actually heals itself. And the reason why is because these people aren't eating right. They don't realize that the cells in your body are regenerating from what you're giving it. So if you're giving it bullcrap, sugar, liquor, cigarettes, antibiotic meat, red meat, milk, cheese, your body's trying to regenerate from that, and that's not a good source for it to regenerate from. But when you're giving it whole foods, plant-based, omega-3, 6, and 9 supplements, these things, then you'll come to find out that you will heal a lot faster. And intermittent fasting, like on this, I've been intermittent fasting for much longer periods of time, and because of that, well, I always do that anyway. I kind of intermittent fast longer. I do it unknowingly. I just do it. Something I do. But because I do it, it heals faster. So I asked him, I said, you think it's because I am this? I told him I'm vegan and vegetarian. He was like, oh, yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Because you're going to heal faster. Like, so you probably only need like 2, and you'll probably be done. So I'll probably get 2, and then I move to my left foot, and then I'll probably be done. You know, but I'll take a rest. So I'm probably going to take a year off of basketball, which is very, very tough for me to do. But I need to sit my ass down somewhere and find some other outlet to get this testosterone out of me. Sex ain't going to cure it. Weights ain't going. I got to learn something. I got a dog, so hoping my dog keep me busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do anything just to keep myself busy because I got so much freaking energy that I got to get it out somewhere. And I might join a bowling league again or something. I'm a really good bowler. Like, I'm a semi-pro bowler, so I might do that just to. I like to compete, like in sports. So I have to compete somewhere, you know. So that might be it. You know what I mean? Somebody said, brother, any tricks for tennis elbow? I'm a raw vegan already. I mean, is it chronic? I mean, the only trick is, like I said, to you know what I mean? I'm trying to literally tell y'all gotta rest. Brother, how do I take the MACA when it comes? When it comes, you should watch the videos that I have. I pretty much went through all that. So yeah, you should lose. Like I use no, well, okay, Brian, that's a good question. Brian said, he asked me, should I use lighter weights when you get older? Well, your body actually doesn't know if the weights are heavy or light. It just knows stress. So what I do, I don't lift really heavy, but I'll lift heavy enough. I'll lift to the point where I don't get injury, but then I'll change up the next week and I'll lift light. So I'll go back and forth with it, but I don't lift heavy all the time. I lift light, I lift heavy, but I never go to the point where I'm like gonna break something. So I don't think that, I think you get, depending on your joints, can they handle it? Now, if you're somebody who deals with injury, you should probably lift lighter. But if you're somebody who takes rest, you can do that, but you can go light to heavy, light to heavy. But I don't believe in lifting over 400 or 500 pounds. I don't need to. I'm not like competing to be a bodybuilder or a power lifter. I just want to look good. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that it is what it is. I did. Should I pill it or drink it? Well, I mean, it's literally up to you. You're going to get the benefits any way you look at it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, listen, I have this MACA in powder because it tastes better than any maca I've ever had. So I like to have it in my protein shakes or whatever Mrs In10sity makes or whatever. But I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's something that you shouldn't have to pill because it tastes good. It tastes really good. But if you don't like the taste it has, because I mean, not everybody likes everything that I like. But I mean, you can pill it if you want. You know what I mean? You can mix it with your smoothies. Yeah, absolutely. You know, absolutely. So you know, that's just me. You know, that's just me. At the end of the day. But I really, you know, I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm only here to help you. I'm not here to hurt you. You know, there it is what it is. Pre-order some maca, get some Mucuna, get some hair. We got some deals. If y'all sign up for the rewards program, you get like points, which save you money upon your purchase. So we implementing that. Implementing some new stuff. You'll see it. I won't even talk about it. You'll just see it when you see it. Stay involved to the website. I won't even say what's coming next. Well, you already know what's coming next. It's pre-order maca, so that's coming next. But I got something else cooking for y'all. But yeah, can you bake with the maca? Yeah, you can bake with the maca, right?
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't?
Because it's gonna kill all the nutrients.
Well, I guess you're right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it's raw gelatinized.
That's cool. That's cool.
You gotta be cool, right? Well,
yeah, like the maca ice cream.
Well, if you want it just for the taste, that's different.
Yeah.
But if you want it for the nutrients, then you should consume it otherwise. Cool, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the baker over there. But I should have known it off the top of my head. I don't know. I ain't perfect. Coffee? What do you think about coffee? They put in their coffee and mix it real quick and just drink it real fast. It's not going to do nothing.
No, it is. It's going to kill the nutrients.
Well, shit, if you like the way it tastes, just drink it. Don't get no nutrients.
They just don't get no nutrients.
Yeah, but if you put it in a smoothie, you'll be just fine. But yeah, you'll cook off some nutrients. Like the other macas that y'all get, those all have been cooked, but you get some benefits from them, but you don't get all the benefits you get from my maca. So some of the maca that you buy, well, actually all the maca you buy before, besides mine, have been cooked, which is why it's not even dark, because all colors of maca besides yellow have some darkness. So if you get maca and it's white, consider it cooked. You might get 1 or 2 benefits from it, but most of the benefits are probably gone. So yeah, that's your next supplement, coffee. I mean, I'm thinking about it, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. That's a good one, Daniel. I like that one. You know what I mean? It's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Stumped me with that one. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm only here to help you. I ain't here to hurt you. I'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And you know, if you want to support. Oh, one more thing. So I did a consultation with somebody earlier today, and he said, "Yo, man," he said he was once again. Somebody told me I wasn't charging enough, and all this stuff, and y'all better catch me before I go up, because they putting this bug in my ear. But he was telling me that any man or any woman who wants a consultation, he'll pay for it. So if you want a consultation with me and you don't feel like you can afford it because of whatever financial difficulty, whatever you want to call it, he will pay for up to 3 people for a consultation, because he felt like you get so much from the consultations from me and the stuff that I offer that he really wants to pay for y'all guys. So if anybody, like especially guys that are thinking about the regeneration program, so shout out to the guy I spoke to today. I don't know if you want me to give his name, so I'm not going to give his name, but he wants to pay for some consultations for some fellas, 3 guys. So if any guys, the first 3 that want to set a consultation with me, he'll pay for it. We'll set it and we'll go from there. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Somebody said I'm a big supporter here, Coach Reg. I'm currently actively deployed overseas. I'm only 23, but I can't wait to get home to the States and purchase the regeneration program and see what I can achieve. Listen, you can achieve everything you need to achieve when you follow the program. The program is official. It works. You know, it's effective. And it's about giving you what you need, because here's the thing, y'all fellas. Everybody's giving you what you want. TV gives you what you want. Radio gives you what you want. You know, the internet gives you what you want. All you got to do is look it up, and that's what you want. But everything that you get is not going to change you. But when you come here, you're going to get what you need. And I'm going to give you something you ain't used to, which are results that are effective in the long term. When you go to other places and they give you pills, these things that are short term is not fixing the root problem. See, supplements are great, but even greater in a healthy body, and they'll work even faster in a healthy body. So all of my goal is to get you healthy, man. Trust me. And Nancy, if you want anybody who wants a consultation, go right to my website, which is in the description right below, intensityfitnessunited.com. Go to the contact section, and we'll schedule one, and I'll get the guy to pay for it. All right? Definitely. Which one of your supplements are safe for pregnancy since you got my fiance knocked up? I didn't get your fiance knocked up. Well, who said? You got your fiance knocked up. You just took what I had. If Brian Bradford's still on here, I think he had like 2 kids on my stuff. So, I mean, listen, I don't know what you want me to say, like, but what are good for pregnancy? I would say small doses of MACA. It's probably the only one. I wouldn't say nothing else. They're just too strong. You mess around, come out with an X-Men baby. So, I don't know. Yeah.
Possibly moringa, but I'm not quite sure.
Styles, one more week for that. Give me 1 more week, and I got you. But I'll announce it when it comes back, the credit program. It's even like it's so official. It's taking me so long to do it, but I want to get it right for y'all to the point where y'all don't ask me any questions. I just want y'all to do it. So I'm getting it together for y'all, but don't fret. I'm gonna get it. I don't like to launch things too close together. It's too much. So don't fret. It's coming soon. Definitely. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm working on it. Trust me. When I come out with it, I'm gonna announce it for sure. Yes, moringa. There, I forgot I even had that. You know, y'all got me. Somebody said y'all got me here with kids. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all got me kids. You got you kids. You just follow my program and you good, bro. You know what I mean? Moringa powder is great. Moringa powder is a good one. Actually, it's probably the best one because it has so many essential nutrients. Go ahead, babe.
For women who have trouble lactating.
It also helps. I forgot that. See, so many benefits. It helps with women lactating as well. So that's a good one. There it is. A good one.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
one for pregnancy and after pregnancy.
Wow. Alex Cortez said my wife and I were on MACA and she got pregnant a month later. Just had my first. Yo, congratulations, man. Congratulations, bro. Definitely. I heard moringa was given to women. Yo, my moringa is official, so grab it. Grab it. It works. Definitely works. Damn, I've been on here for how long? Wow, okay. All right, there we go. Here we go. I'm with it. Get my black seed oil. Get all that stuff. You know, and do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, take it one day at a time. Realize that it's not an overnight thing because time doesn't matter. It's only a matter of time. But I'm going to get up out of here, yo. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all soon. This is Coach Reg, a.k.a. Mr. Intensity. My job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. I know that person will be you.